Hello, this is Jumas and I am the developer of SupremeItem. This is the first episode of the tutorial series on how to use SupremeItem. Unfortunately, I am not English mother tongue, so I will speak very slowly to allow everyone to understand the contents of these videos. I will try to keep these videos short, so you will be able to learn new functionalities quickly. First of all, what is SupremeItem? SupremeItem is a plugin that allows you to create particular Minecraft items, which have different kinds of actions attached to them, that are executed when a skill trigger is activated. The plugin provides a very big set of different actions. Moreover, you can use other concepts when designing new items, like conditions, repetitions, variables, and much more. But we will cover these topics from time to time in the next videos. Let's start seeing an example item. For example, here we have an item named Magical Bamboo. This Magical Bamboo has a set of actions attached to it. When I right click with this item in hand, let's see. As we can see in particular, we can see how when I right click I am healed by 1 heart. I receive a message in chat saying Yum, and a sound of a burp sound is played. We can also see how a cooldown message is displayed in the action bar. And this is a basic example of what a SupremeItem can do, but there is much more. Let's now create our first item. Let's say, for example, that we want an item that on right click displays some particles around the player. Let's start by opening the item list GUI using the command /si list, like this. Here we have now a list of all our SupremeItems. For example, we have here our Magical Bamboo that we saw before. Let's now press the add button and confirm to create a new item. We can see our item contains some parameters to set. The most important thing when using this plugin is learning how the configuration GUIs work. Let's start, for example, by renaming our item, like this. We go here and we type in the chat the new name of our item. For example, we can say particles. I don't know. We press enter and the new name is set. So I click here, I set the new name, particles, enter, and it's set like this. All the strings will be set in this way. Let's now change the item parameter, this one. Here we can set what item will be used. We can change the material type from the GUI. For example, we want dark oak planks. But we can also drag and drop another item like this head that I have right here. So we can set our item parameter easily. Let's now proceed adding skills triggers on our item. We go inside the skill set parameter, which is just a collection of skills. We add a new one. In particular, we want a right click skill, which is executed when we right click with this item in hand. We set now the onCaster actions parameter, which is basically a list of actions that will be executed when the skill is triggered, and we can see that the source is the caster entity and the target is the caster entity. This is very important. Always remember which are the sources and the targets of actions. Let's go. Now we can add some actions. For example, we go here, we add a new action. We go to location targetable, which are all those actions that will target a certain location. If the target is an entity, the location of the entity will be targeted. And we chose the particle action. Now we can set all the parameters of our particles. We have a big number of parameters to set, so the potential is very big. For example, we want more particles. Let's set to 100 the count. and we want a speed of 0.1, we set 0.1. We want to change the type, we want some flames, let's search for flames. Where are the flames? Here they are. Okay, like 0.3 of offset, I don't know. And here we are. Now that we created our item, we want to get it inside our inventories. How can we do this? We have two methods. First of all, we can type /si list, open our item configuration GUI, and middle click. So we get our item inside our inventory. Let's delete it and let's try the second method, which is /si get the name of the item, which in this case is particles, and we get our item. Now we want to test it. Let's see. I right click and it works. It displays particles correctly. So we created our first Supreme item. Spectacular. So to recap, today we learned what is Supreme item and some basic functionalities of a plugin, mainly how to create a simple item. We will see in the next episodes of this series, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.